Implementing a new habit starts with understanding why you need to do it. It could be related to your health or a desire to look good, that is, to get in shape, or to change some character traits and behavior. Anyway, the first phase is consciousness, which awakens the desire and gives you the initial impetus for change. The first phase of implementing a new habit is usually exciting. You are motivated and take the first steps with a confident optimism for change, but over time, you realize that change is not easy. You don't see quick results, and old habits start to pull you back. Motivation drops, and what do? Here are the tips I have already given in previous videos. By the way, watch them if you haven't already done so. Here's a brief overview. 1. Think less about the result, but rather focus on the implementation of the system. When you don't see quick results, it is frustrating and demotivating. So focus more not on how much progress you have made, but on whether you are systematically doing what you need to do. 2. Don't try to change everything all at once, but start with something small. 3. Break the new habit into a series of very simple actions and start with one of them. And another very effective tip: tie the new habit to the habits you already have and clearly set out to yourself that after I do this, for example, that is the habit that I already have, then I will do that. We also said that the environment is an important factor that helps to introduce a new habit, or it prompts us to return to the old ones. Environmental factors include various external impulses that awaken the desire to change, or on the contrary, it triggers us to return to the old habits. These factors also include people who support our new inspirations, or on the contrary, people who pull us back. Today I want to focus on one tip that will help you solidify your new habit. So when we start, what motivates us is the reward we get as a result. But the problem with that is that the result, and therefore the reward we get, is delayed. For example, you go to training and your well-built body is a thing of the distant future. And in the short term, the reward is not received. And on the contrary, it hurts. This, as we already said, frustrates, reduces motivation, and worst of all, works against us because we are so used to getting pleasure right now, at the moment, instead of waiting for distant joy. So here's the tip. To solidify a new habit, you need to 1. Tie it with rewards that you will receive on a regular basis, not sometime in the future. And 2. You need to make sure those rewards lie in the realm of the changes you would like to see in yourself. For example, you don't need to reward yourself with fast food after workout. It goes against who you ultimately want to be. But if you can get a relaxing massage after your workout, thus getting pleasure, that's a different matter. You will solidify a new habit. So, we repeat what we get rewarded for. That's why you need a reward system for your new habits. Ask yourself, what do you love? Excluding all the things we want to get rid of course. Write it down and then try to tie it to new habits. There are probably a lot of things that already make you happy and joyous. For example, we all love something delicious, so you can reward yourself with a trip to a cafe to eat your favorite healthy meals, or for example, coffee from your favorite coffee shop, and so on. The most effective form of reward is the progress you make during the process of implementing a new habit. So this is where a habit tracker can serve you well. This can be a special app on your phone where you can record how much progress you have made. Or you can do it in a notebook or some kind of diary. You can record calories consumed, an exercise regimen, or you can keep a spiritual diary where you can record your thoughts, revelations and decisions. When you see progress, that's the best reward. But it's worth reminding that it's better not to look at the numbers, for example lost kgs or save money, but at how you get to move forward step by step, what you do daily, and eventually the numbers will catch up. Besides, just as you make a reward system for following the right habits, you can make for yourself a system of punishments for wrong behavior. By the way, it works very well, so learn to use it. For example, some of my friends have a community in which everyone has made a commitment to physical exercise. And if they don't follow the plan, then everyone has to pay a certain amount. And by the way, the amounts ranked depend on the income of each person, because to someone 1000 rubles is nothing and for another person is too much. Monetary punishment is very effective. But there may be others. You can decide for yourself. If I don't do it, then I... and fill the blank. And in conclusion, I want to say once again about the importance of habits. It is the regular actions that make us and our life what it is. Our physical condition is the result of our eating habits and attitude towards our body. Our financial condition is the result of our financial habits. Our level of professionalism is the result of our habits in developing professional skills. Our spiritual condition is the result of our habits in prayer, Bible reading, fellowship with believers, and that works for every area of our lives. Habits shape first you, then your life. There are many examples in the Bible of how God molds a person first and then entrusts him with a great work. That's a calling. Examples are Joseph, Moses, David, Daniel, Apostle Paul, and Jesus Christ himself. God first forms and then entrusts. So ask yourself, what is God working on in your life right now?